Washington's encampment. Oh, they got sheep out there. Alright, I'll park and then we'll get to exploring here. Actually, I don't know if I want to go up to the farmstead first or... Oh, let's just park up here. Yeah, they're the sheep. You know we're going to stop and visit them. Yeah, look at those beautiful buildings. Alright. Alright, so we'll just take a quick look. Visit the sheep and then we'll head down to the river where those old graves are, I think. Oh man, this place is beautiful. Just a little bit busy with the highway there, but otherwise, like if this was an old backcountry road, man, this would be the awesomest place to live. Beautiful. Well, let's see what this says. Thompson-Neely house. Oh, my shadow's in the way there a little bit, but in December 1766, if I can talk, approximately 2,400 Continental soldiers camped here. Yeah, and on the 25th, the Army moved their camps and gathered at the ferry where we were earlier for the Battle of Trenton. Yeah, beautiful old home. Looks like an old spring house. Their barn down there. Yeah. Looks like there's a tree growing out of the chimney up there. Got the barn up here. Well, let's go visit the sheep. And here they are. Hey, sheepy. Zoom in a little bit on her, or him. A bunch of them down here. One black one out there. Beautiful little scene, minus the highway traffic, but that's our highway, Highway 32, so we won't complain. Alright, so we're going to say goodbye to the sheep. I'm going to go ahead and drive down to the other section where I believe the graves are. Alright, but it's cool seeing the sheep though. Alright, so I was just about to say, I don't know entirely where these graves are, but I see a sign up here that says Soldiers' Graves. Right up here is the canal, the Delaware Canal. There's the towpath trail. There you go, soldiers' graves. There's a beautiful walk along here though. So we've got a gaggle of geese up ahead of us. I think I see the graves up there, but we'll see if the geese allow us passage. Can we walk through? Yeah, they're pretty cool with it. Except for that one. Yeah, they're probably used to people coming through here. Yeah, so up here we go. There they are lined up back there. Looks like the grave markers are newer. but these graves date back to period times. Yeah, here we go. In memory of many unknown soldiers of the Continental Army who died from sickness and exposure while encamped in these fields before the Battle of Trenton and were buried at this spot, Christmas Day, 1776. Yes, that's what all these graves represent. They all say unknown soldier, Continental Line, Revolutionary War, December 1776. Kind of sobering. Well, it is sobering, actually. Yeah, so these men never even made it to the Battle of Trenton. They died here. Yeah, so just one more view of them looking from this way. Yeah, I'm back with the geese here, but I'm kind of walking around them this time. Let them have their little spot down there. But yeah, it is a sobering reminder. Like, we tend to forget in our modern day, modern ways of warfare, that back then, just as many or even more men died off the battlefield than on the battlefield. More men tended to die from things like disease or even wounds after the battle, or things like exposure, than during the battle itself. Something we often forget. And those men are just as important as the men who fought in the battle. Yeah, you try to think, who were they? What was their story? Yeah, it kind of, yeah, anyway. All right, we're gonna keep heading on, head to the next location. I think the town of New Hope is next. And like I said, we might just walk around a little bit in there. I think that's what's next on my list, unless we find something else along the way that wasn't on my list. But yeah, they're my buddies back there, the geese. All right, let's get back to the Jeep, get going again. All right, so time to get back on the highway. Up there are sheep. Say bye to them, bye sheepies. All right, and the next planned stop is the town of New Hope. Like I said, we might walk around a little bit there. Maybe get something to eat. I don't know, we'll see. All right, goodbye park. Pretty awesome park, these two sections. So many historic buildings and things. All right, back on the highway. North 32. And I believe we are entering New Hope. That wasn't long at all. Just have to find a place to park here somewhere. Yeah, I can't say that I've ever been in this town before. Oh, look, it's a beautiful stone house right there. Not sure where I'm gonna park though. I think I missed an opportunity back there somewhere. Man, it is packed in town here though. Look at all the people. It's definitely a popular place. Wow. Yeah, there's just people everywhere. Not sure if we're gonna find a place to park, actually. Yeah, so parking is... wow. I mean, this is a Wednesday. And this place is just packed. There are people everywhere. But you can kind of see the town from, my dash cam here, at least. I did not realize this town was going to be this touristy. Yeah, so that was the town of New Hope. I had heard that it was kind of a popular spot, people liked it, but I was not expecting that. There was just literally no place to park back where all the cool stuff was. But yeah, I mean, it reminds you a lot like Jim Thorpe or other popular tourist towns. There's people everywhere. Might have to make a separate video for that someday, but you got to see it from the car, from the Jeep here at least. Like I say, just wasn't expecting the crowds. Yeah, like this is Wednesday afternoon. It's not even the evening. I wonder what that place is like on a Saturday or Sunday, man. So if you do come to New Hope, man, be prepared for what you saw there. It looks like a cool place, but there's a lot going on there. All right, but we're gonna keep on going. Still just a lot more beautiful sections to drive along on this highway here. And there are multiple places to pull off, to go hiking and biking on that towpath trail. Actually, the Delaware Canal State Park runs along all of the Delaware Canal mostly, so there's multiple places to park for that. And that was one of the places I was going to park at in town there back at New Hope, but that parking lot was just packed full. It is a beautiful day though. Yeah, here's an intersection. Delaware Canal State Park, so you could go park up in there. Here's another one of these small towns along this highway. I think this is called Lumberville. And there's just countless numbers of like historic homes and taverns and inns. I can't stop at all of them. But there's one called the 1740 House. The Black Bass Hotel. And the town just keeps going on. Back into the woods. There you get an awesome view of the river out there from here along the road. And actually the canal is just right next to the highway here. But this part of the canal is Pretty derelict though. So it's the canal, the towpath trail, and then the river on our right. Another village, village of Point Pleasant. Wow, yeah, another historic looking village. Look at that old building there. Oh. Following the Amazon van. So the next location I'm looking for is called the Giving Pond Recreation Area. Just want to stop in there for a bit. I don't think we're too far from there. Yeah, a lot of people out in the river too. You know, a lot of people just getting out this summer. You know, last summer people couldn't do anything, and now, boom, everybody just wants to get out, which is good. Yeah, even the car in front of us has a canoe on top of it. So people are out enjoying the river. There's a ton of, like I keep saying, there's a ton of opportunities for recreation along this road. Ton of small towns, little shops and cafes to stop at. I think, is this it? Oh yeah, this is it. Giving Pond Recreation Area. Yeah, so this is just one of the many areas that you can pull into, park, and just enjoy yourself, recreate. Like all kinds of picnic tables here and stuff. You can faintly hear the 17-year cicadas, the drone. They're off in the distance there. There's actually one caught in my grill. I'll show that to you before we leave. But yeah, this is the Giving Pond Recreation Area. There's a pond here. I actually filmed here a couple months ago. We found some old ruins down that way. And there's indeed a pond out here, and there are some turtles down there. So we can zoom in on them. There's one right there, popping his head up to get a breath. There's another one. Where are you? There he is. And plenty of wildlife to see around here too. You know, I did kind of want to pull off there in New Hope, but it was, like I said, it was packed. And as many of you know, I'm not a big fan of the crowded scene. I like scenes like this. But you did get to see New Hope. You know, there's quiet, peaceful places along this highway, and then there's some places there not so much, but it depends on who you are. People like different things. Like I said, I mean, there's so many places you could stop at and visit along this highway. There's no way I could stop at every single place. Now people are gonna be like, I can't believe you didn't stop, you know, at such and such a place and there and here. Well, this video would be 5 hours long. So, all right, I'll show you that cicada in my grill in a moment. But I think there's one other planned place I want to stop. That's Ringing Rocks County Park. It's not right along Route 32, just a little bit ways off, but it's a interesting place to stop at. Hopefully there's parking available there. All right, let's get back in the Jeep. I just kind of wanted to take a little break, get out of the Jeep a little bit. Just beautiful out here. All right, get out there, man. Get out there and explore. Yeah, here's Naomi. And here's that one cicada that's just squished up into the grill here. Probably been there for quite some time. All right. All right, so we're gonna get back on the highway and try to get to Ringing Rocks Park. I know a number of you are familiar with that location. So we gotta look for Bridgeton Road off to our left. Shouldn't be too far up here. A left onto Bridgeton and then a right onto Ringing Rocks Road. There's also a waterfall there, one of the few waterfalls here in this part of Pennsylvania, but I'm not sure if it'll be running today. It tends to run dry when summer rolls around, but we'll see. Maybe we'll check it out. I filmed there before. It's called High Falls. All right, let's look for Bridgeton Road. I think that's what we want, Bridgeton Hill Road. Oh, sharp. Almost missed it there. Pretty sure it's Bridgeton Hill. We'll find out. So now we're looking for Ringing Rocks Road on our right. Like I said, this is just a little bit off the highway, 32, but it's a worthwhile visit if you're in the area. All right, what's this road here? Ringing Rocks Road. There we go. Finally. Sometimes you start to worry if you're going the right way. So the park should just be right up here. Well, maybe a little bit more than just right up here. Yeah, here it is, Ringing Rocks Park. Okay, there's a lot of people here. We should be able to find parking though. Looks like it'll just park right here. And what's unique about this park is that if you hit the rocks with a hammer, they make ringing noises instead of just like regular rock noises, I guess you could say. I've been here years ago and I tried it. Some of the rocks make a nice ringing noise and some don't, but it's a fun place to bring the kids. But check the back of the Jeep. I don't have a hammer. I have a hatchet though, but it's got a hammer on the end, so we'll do all right, I guess. All right, let's check it out. All right, so here we are. You can head this way to the boulder field. Of course, going straight will take you to the falls. Like I said, we might check those out. Not sure how much it'll be running, but I do feel a little odd walking along the trail here with a hatchet. So there's a bunch of kids and stuff. But they're all gonna have hammers and stuff out here. They bang on the rocks. Well, I don't hear too much of it at the moment. Yeah, so you got some kids up there trying it. Like I said, some of the rocks ring, some of them don't. I think we got one here that does. Versus this one up here. Yeah, that side doesn't ring. This one does. Alright, so they all sound kind of different. This one kind of rings. No, that one doesn't. This one does a little bit. And this is the one that rang really good, I think. Yep. So they all have different sounds. And then nothing. Okay, so the rocks do ring here at Ringing Rocks. And you know, if you bring your kids here, they'll spend all afternoon here trying to find rocks that make noises. It's pretty cool. Alright, since I just asked some people if the waterfall was flowing, they said kind of, so we're here. Let's just quick stop in, check it out. Like if you come here in the spring or after a good heavy rain, this waterfall is pretty impressive. Because I filmed here maybe a month or two ago. It's called High Falls. You do have to hike a bit of a ways to get there, but it's not terribly far. I think I can hear it a little bit down here. I thought there'd be more people down here. Parking lot was full. Was not a ton of people in the boulder field. Not a ton of people here either. Yeah, and here it is. Not flowing so great today as I thought. Yeah, not much at all. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if you come here, when I was here last time, it was all across there, it was flowing down over. Not so much today. That's what I figured. Just another view. It is quite a drop down there though. Like I said, I filmed here in the past when there was much heavier flow, so I'll try to find a picture of what this looks like on a better day. Alright? And then we'll head back. We'll head back up the trail past the boulder field back to the Jeep. And we'll get to the point we're going to finish up our little road trip here on Route 32. Alright, well, we're going to get going again. Like I said, pretty popular spot. There's cars from New Jersey, New York here. Alright, I don't have any other planned stops along Route 32, but we'll see what happens. But we're going to, the junction with 611 is coming up soon where 32 ends, so we'll get back on the road and finish up this little video. Well, it might be a little video. Alright, time to get back onto Highway 32 north. See the river out there. Always along the river. And like I said, I don't think we have too much more longer yet to go until we hook up with Route 611, which is where Highway 32 ends. And this is the section that I think I was actually driving home from Ringing Rocks the one time, and I was driving along this section. This is where I got the idea to start this series. It was along here. One of these one-lane bridges. We just crossed the Delaware Canal there and the towpath trail. Yeah, there's another trailhead for the Delaware Canal towpath. Like I said, they're all along here. And another one-lane bridge. we're coming up into the village of Kintersville. Oh yeah, end of 32. Here it is. Oh, we got a row of cars here. Yeah, and here we are, the end of Route 32. Junction with 611. Well, that'll be it for this video then. Just found a place to pull off along the highway here. Beautiful road, Route 32. It's a little bit busy down where it begins at Morrisville, right off of Route 1. It's a little bit busy, but once you get past Morrisville, it's just a beautiful ride up along the river. You know, depending on what your taste is, nature, history, or if you're into the crowds and the shops, you can stop in a place like New Hope. So, but just beautiful, beautiful drive. You know, if you have an afternoon or on the weekend or something. All right, I gotta get home. Gotta get a video uploaded tonight and just relax. So anyway, thanks for coming along this adventure. And once again, if you have recommendations for the highways you'd like me to do, you can say something down below. But I'm gonna get going. As always, thanks for coming along, and I'll see you around.